man said, learn this the hard way. And that's the problem. What you lot need to start doing is learning from the people them around you. Learn from their mistakes, especially the older people. Especially the older people who you look at them, no matter whether you're cool with them or not, no matter whether you like them or not, the older people around you who you wouldn't want to be like them. So imagine you may have uncles, you may have older cousins, you may have parents. You're cool with them, they're cool people, they're lovely people. But you wouldn't want to trade places with them. Those people there, listen to their stories, observe them, analyze them, and work out where they went wrong. And don't go down that path. Like I've done my videos before. If you don't want to end up at the same destination as someone else, don't walk down the same path. The reason why I decided to become an electrical tester is because one time, when I was working for Holmes Haringey, I was coming to Farm's office, Broadwater Farm Community Centre. That's where my office was, on the top floor. Mad, innit? Imagine your office being in Broadwater Farm in Tottenham. I was about 22 or something like that at the time. And there's one older guy, you know, you get me, black cute, get me, face. I'm happy, but you know, face will bend up and push up and that. He said, cheer up. Only 45 more years left of this. He thought I was bang on 20, so he's assuming I'm going to retire at 65. So he said, 45 more years left of this. And I thought, nah, it's not happening. Plus, so what made me want to do inspection and testing is because a lot of the older electricians that I met, some of my lecturers at college who were in their 40s and that, their knees are mash up. So it's prohibited them, it's not disabled, but stopped them and not allowed them to work on the tools for as long as they wanted. Because remember, you have to think about it all day long, yeah? If you're lifting up floorboards and crawling around on the floor and that's going to mash up your knees. Eventually, yeah, you're going to have to get a knee replacement. And eventually, you're going to mash up your back and that. So I thought to myself, well, why am I going to mash up my back and then get to 40 years old and then decide to do inspection and testing? No, I'm just going to do inspection and testing as soon as. So I don't have to put that stress and strain on my body and that. So you got to start learning from the people them around you. I don't need to move into a woman's house to know it's a bad fucking idea. I don't even need to directly be cool with anyone who's, you know, living in a woman's house and has been kicked out or whatever. I just go, the people them whose yards I go to at work, like I've said in previous videos before, a woman will say, oh, you know, my son's back home, you know, temporarily. And just to, you know, stroke my ego because I know I'm good at guessing and reading situations. And I say, oh, is he on a break from his girlfriend? Yeah, how do you know? I've heard this story 100 times. So start analysing the people them around you. Unfortunately, you're going to have to start judging them. Yeah, start analysing the people around you. Anyone that doesn't live in a nice big house, just know, and this might sound bad, yeah, but at the end of the day, it's the truth. Anyone that you know who's of age that don't live in a nice big house, just know they're a quitter. Because everyone had that vision. Everyone wants to live in a nice big house. At some point on their journey, they quit. That's why they're living in a shitty house. That's why they don't have a nice car. Now, obviously, certain things don't matter to certain people. But what I'm saying is, everybody would love to live in a nice big house. A lot of people, 99.9% of people, they quit along that journey to obtaining that house. And the worst people, they never even fucking started. So just know that everyone that don't live in a nice big house, because everyone should aspire to have their own castle. Everyone that don't live in a nice big house that's of age, just know they're a quitter. At some point they quit. And if they're really bad, they didn't even fucking start. If they're the true loser, they didn't even fucking start. So start learning from the mistakes of others. Yeah, that's what a wise man does. Yeah, a smart man learns from his own mistakes. A wise man learns from the mistakes of others. And obviously the greatest man of all, no pun intended, he kept me the wise man, Jay Wise. He learns from the mistakes of others and then he shares knowledge with other people so they don't have to make them people their mistakes.